guys, my name is Kishan and today we are going to look at the common question of how to return multiple values from a procedure. So in this particular video tutorial, I'll be solving this problem using out parameters. There's also one more way to solve it using an object type and then a nested table that I'll discuss in another video. For this video, I'll be using multiple out parameters. So say suppose the requirement is like for any given employee ID, you need first name, last name and department name for that particular employee ID. So I've written a procedure for that. So it will be like employee ID will be the single input parameter and we will have multiple out parameters. That is first name, which is an out parameter with a data type of varchar 2, last name, an out parameter with data type of varchar 2, and department name, which is an out parameter of data type varchar 2. So the procedure is like create or replace procedure name. Then inside the brackets, these are the parameters that I just discussed. Then comes the is keyword, then the begin block. There is no variable to declare in the declarative part. So in this begin block, what I have done is I have selected the first name, last name and department into these three out variables which I have in parameters for that particular employee ID. And if an exception is raised, I am handling it by printing an error message on the screen that this exception is encountered. Mostly you will be logging it into your log table and then setting some not applicable values to first name, last name and department ID. Okay, so I'll just create this procedure. This procedure is created. Now to execute it, what I have done is I've just called this procedure from a PL/SQL block. So in this PL/SQL block, I have declared four variables for each parameter. Like this employee ID has a data type of number, which will be the employee ID that I pass. Over here, I am assigning 100 to it in the begin block. It is always advisable to assign values to variables in the begin block rather than the declare block, because here if it is raise an exception, it will throw out, but here if it raise an exception for assignment, it will still get catched in the exception block. You can just try that. So I have four variables: employee ID, first name, last name and department name. For first name and last name, I have done direct data type declaration. For department name, I have used the percentage type. It is always advisable to use percentage type for variable declaration. Okay, so here I am calling the procedure and this employee ID is an input parameter. I am passing 100 over here. Now writing it this way is similar to writing 100 here. Okay, and then there are three out parameters. So I need placeholders to catch the value that is returned by the procedure when it is executed in these out parameters. So these are the three variables that I have, that is first name, last name and department name. And then I have a print dbms output statement to just print the output on the screen. So when I execute this block, I get the output like employee ID 100 is Stephen King, who works for department executive. Okay, so this what happened is this procedure got called over here, department ID was passed, the procedure executed, it populated the required details into the out parameters, and then it was successfully ended. So I get all the output in this placeholders and I can print them on the screen. So this is one way how you can use multiple out parameters to get multiple output from a procedure. So this is a perfect example of procedure returning more than one values. Similarly, there is a question of how can function return more than one value. For that, I have created another video in which I have used object type creation, then nested table creation, which I have used in the function. So please do check on that video for the other trick. And this is the basic and simple trick to work with procedures. I hope this video was informative and you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. This is Kishan signing off. Thank you.